Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I had you back.
You won't have to be paying nobody to do your makeup. Hello, welcome back to Everything Teach. Today I will be giving you guys a makeup tutorial. A lot of you have been asking for a makeup tutorial for like years. I just have like been procrastinating because I'm like, I don't have the right tools to give in tutorials. I don't have the right, camera to do a tutorial. But guess what? I still don't have the right camera, but I'm gonna do it anyway because y'all been asking, y'all keep asking. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll do it. A couple of minutes, to show you the basic natural beat for the girlies. A lot of us been struggling because everybody got their different tips and different opinions, but I'm gonna give you my opinion, I'm gonna give you my tips. It's really no like right or wrong or how you do your makeup. It's just whatever fits you. If you do it and you be like, oh, that was cute, but I never seen nobody else do it, that's fine. That's your way of doing it. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will be seeing a lot more of me. Let's get started. You don't want to miss out on these tips, okay? The first thing you want to do is make sure your face is not dry. No dryness, okay? You want to prep your skin so that when you put the primer on, it'll have something to actually sit on. I'm going to take this rose water to hydrate my face. Okay, and then I'm going to dry it out. Or dry that in, sorry. Make sure it's completely dry before you place any other product. You want to always make sure when you place one product, make sure that dries in before you place another one, or the whole foundation will just be a mess. So yes, after that's dry, I'm going to use this cocoa butter. That's my choice. It's different moisturizers that you can use, but this is my choice. And I'm going to, moisturize my face. Okay. I have been doing makeup for so long, but I feel like I still don't know a lot. I'm not sure if you can see, but my face is kind of like moisturized now. You can see the true tone of my face. I'm going to take my Kiss Gold Primer. I'm not sure what's your choice of primer, but this is mine. Apply that to my face. And then I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to blend it in thoroughly. I'm going to blend that primer out. This primer spreads a lot, so you don't really need to place a lot on your face. So your face, your foundation, when you place it, it has something to sit upon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You'll be getting a lot more of these videos, I promise. Makeup tutorials, singing videos, photography videos, fashion videos, lifestyle videos. It's just plenty of things, You've placed your primer and you've pressed it in your face. You can see kind of the difference. It's like a top layer on my face. Let this completely dry and do not apply a different product until this completely dries into your face. So you want your primer to at least sit for 2 minutes. It can be more. I'm going to take my color corrector and I'm going to place this on my dark spots. You're going to see what it does. I know it's pretty like orange, but you're going to see what it does. I'm going to come a little closer so you can see. You don't need that much. You just need a dab. Literally, just a dab. See those dark spots on my face? You're going to see what it does to it. If you have like dark under eyes, I would recommend to color correct. Let that sit for a couple of seconds. You're going to take a blending sponge, or you can use a little small brush like this, and then you're going to dab it. When blending, you never want to wipe it, like scrape it. You always dab. See how that blended in there? Color correcting is pretty much saying bye-bye black spots. Even if you do decide to drag because you're getting irritated, always dab after you drag. always. Once you've done that, you see the dark spots are kind of like poof gone. I'm going to get my foundation. With my foundation, it is winter time now, so my foundation has changed from what my summer foundation was. It's been a while since I've done my makeup, so therefore I'm just going to have to test some foundations and see which one matches my skin tone. Okay, so this one is the matte foundation by Ruby Kisses. Cognac. So we're gonna try this out. Then the second foundation I'm gonna use, and it's kind of like gone now, but it was Color Radiance Double Fudge. Definitely like the Double Fudge better. See on my arms how it's like an orangish tan, like this color. But you also see like on the outskirts is the outer color of this. So what I'm going to do is use the Double Fudge, which is the darker color, for my foundation, because once you get to the concealer, your concealer will be lighter, so it will like balance out everything. Okay, so you see I applied a generous amount. Now, so I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dab. Okay, so actually I went ahead and dragged that foundation down to my neck so it'll blend seamlessly. Okay, so after you've had your concealer sitting for at least 2 to 3 minutes, you're gonna get a sponge, a squishy one like this, not the hard ones that's like you gotta force it, but the squishy one, you wanna damp it. Make sure you always use sponges damped. Or you can use a brush, whichever one works best for you. Usually use a sponge. Today I'm actually going to use a brush. They both actually work very well. So this out. Okay, want to make sure to blend from the bottom going towards the top. Blend the bottom first. Make sure that's very, well blended. And then you want to gradually bring it on up. And blend in that section. Then you want to get in that crease, that corner right there. So you make sure you get that under eye very well. Blend it out. Blend it out. You want to make sure once you blend it and you drag your concealer up, not out this way, but up. It helps lift your face. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then come back. You should end up with a foundation like this. If you're one of those girlies who like your under eye very light, you can take a concealer that's even lighter than the one I use and then place a reasonable amount right under there. Don't forget, let that sit 2 to 3 minutes and then go ahead and blend it out. While you're waiting for that to blend, you're going to take your contour. Contour is usually 2 to 3 shades darker than your actual skin tone. So I'm going to be using this. I'm not really into contour like that, but when I do get into it, I'm pretty sure I'll have it mastered. I'm going to take a reasonable amount. With contour, you want to usually would have a natural contour, but some people don't, so you'll just smile. And right above, I'm going to place that. I usually don't place a lot because it really doesn't take a lot. And if you don't have contour, you can choose a eyeshadow palette that you have and choose a brown that is 2 to 3 shades darker than your actual skin tone and use that. But I place my contour on my cheeks, cheekbones. I place it right here. You even drag it back that far to actually like shape your face. And depending on your face shape, you can even drag your contour all up there. But if you have a small forehead, I would say not to do that. I'm going to place my contour. And you always want to start under your brow and then drag it right down your nose. Then you're going to do it the same way on this side. However wide you want your nose, that's the placement of your contour, how far they are from each other. You take that light concealer and then place a skinny amount right there. Oh, it's definitely crooked. Quick fix, it's easy. We blend this out first so I can show you how to fix that. You see how that's crooked? blend that down like that, and then you're going to take that same contour brush and then shape your nose how you want it. You see how you can tell the difference between the contour and the concealer? You're going to take your foundation brush and just dab that in there. Like, take your contour and just blend that on up. If you go too high up on the concealer, you can take that brush and blend that in some more. To get a setting powder, loose powder, use both, but I only have loose powder. I have deep, medium deep, and then I also have the Black Radiance one that's called Cocoa Kisses. The Cocoa Kisses is actually pretty dark, so it usually like dims down my under eye. So you can use also powder to dim down your under eye if you happen to do it too bright. I'm going to use deep. I'm going to show you how to apply it. Either use a light amount of powder and rub it in, or you can set your face a little. And I'm going to take it all the way up where that nose is at and bring it all the way out. And do the same for the other side. Sometimes people like to set their chin also and set their forehead. If you don't want it too light, take that brush and go ahead and blend it on. And if you don't like how everything is looking like black, you can go ahead and take that contour brush, touch that up. You want to take my setting under eye. You want to apply your concealer. I'm going to let that sit, and then I'm going to come back. So after that has set, you want to go ahead and blend that out. My brows are like semi-done because, you know, I had them done. Take this. I think it's already glued too. But I applied a small layer of glue, and then I brushed them up and fill in my brow as such. It's kind of semi-filled in, so I don't really need that much. Just need the tail back here, and then kind of do my little arch a little bit again. Then do the same for the other side. I usually use like black, but I like how dark brown like makes it more natural. But my eyebrows are actually black. The glue is like lightening them up. But light concealer, just a little bit on my arm. Flat brush. I would recommend a angled flat brush, but in this case, I don't feel like digging for one. Just a normal flat. The lighter your concealer, the less you want to use. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush like this. You can let it sit for a couple seconds if you want, but in this case I don't want to. So I also outline the top, but in this case mine don't really need it necessarily. A lighter powder, I'm going to set my under eye. Then I'm going to choose my eyeshadow. I'll be using the Morphe palette, Fierce by Nature. Off with one of these. Take a fluffy brush. Use that same brown I was talking about. And I'm going to go ahead and dab, dab, dab. Remember I told you about dabbing. Dab, 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 dab. And if you want more depth on your eyeshadow, what you would do is just take darker color. I'm going to use this. It's take a little bit, 2 dabs. And you're going to just apply that on at the bottom. See how much depth that brought? See the difference? Reasonable amount, and just apply it to that top area up there. And even if you want to bring some more depth, take one of these shimmery colors. I'm going to use this one. And apply it to your inner corner. If you don't make a funny face while you're doing makeup, what are you doing? I brought so much to the look without not doing too much. I'm going to take my mascara and get these under eyes. If you don't make a funny face while putting mascara on, I applaud you, baby, because I can't do it. I have to make some type of crazy face in order for it to work out correctly. I have really long lashes, natural lashes. So. And for the blush girlies, I'm not really a blush fan, but in the cases for this video, if you don't have blush, take one of these light pink colors or whatever. Make sure you blow it off really good and apply that there. Apply that there. And then very well. And then if it's too much, you want to take one of your empty brushes, or you can use a concealer brush. Make sure it's cleaned off. And blend that in a little bit more so it won't be so heavy. And then boom, you have blush. Finishing powder. It's a tad bit darker, and just get that to showing up some more. Take my, what is this called? Contour, and just tap that in there. And then for the lips, I'm going to take my lip and eye cream, and I'm going to outline my lips. Make sure all that product is off your lips. Sometimes I don't even do it perfectly. I do this, and then boom. Then I'm going to take my lip gloss, and I'm going to apply it. Then I'm going to apply my NK setting spray. And then there you have. Thank you again for viewing my YouTube video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. And then there you go.
We gotta re-up. It's just like a drug. If people knew half of the pressure they know.